You wake up in Imperial China, and the nobleman you just slept with is standing over you with a machete. Not to kill you. Worse, he's cutting off his own sleeve, the expensive silk one you fell asleep on, because waking you up would be rude, and apparently ruining fabric worth a month's salary is the ancient Chinese equivalent of changing your relationship status to, it's complicated. Congratulations, you've just been given the cut sleeve, the most romantic gesture that also doubles as a massive target on your back. Because now the game begins. The very specific, very dangerous game of how do you go from sweeping hallways to wearing silk without every servant in the palace connecting the dots and getting you tortured to death with vegetables. Yes, vegetables. Forcibly, until you die. That's the price of moving too fast, of disappearing at night without explanation. So you play it slow, you keep sweeping, you keep bowing. You just happen to be sweeping closer to the important meetings. Your clothes improve one thread at a time, like you're a video game character grinding for better armor. Because if anyone puts it together too soon, if the rumor reaches the wrong eunuch, the wrong official, the wrong jealous concubine, you're done. And done doesn't mean fired. It means arrested, humiliated, and subjected to the kind of death that makes you wish they'd just gone with beheading. But that's only if you're the low status one. If you're the emperor, if you're the nobleman, you can have tea house boys, theater companions, private garden tutors, whatever you want. No one questions you. Until the Qing dynasty decides passion has a price. 1 month in prison, 100 lashes with a bamboo cane. But at least you're not in the Aztec Empire. Because there's no playing it slow. There's just, hey! Did anyone see you? If yes, you're dead. But here's the fun part. How you die depends on what you were doing. If you were the active one, strangulation, public execution. Quickish, if you were passive. They extract your colon first, then they burn you alive. Because in Aztec logic, your body is an offering to the gods. And dishonoring it this way requires maximum punishment, maximum spectacle, maximum nightmare fuel. Then the Spanish show up with their rosaries and war dogs and think, not brutal enough. They add lashes, burnings, and getting torn apart by dogs, trained specifically for this. Because nothing says, we're civilizing you, like weaponized animal violence. You'd think, maybe I should have been born in Greece. Everyone says Greece was chill, right? Sure, if you follow the rules you didn't know existed. In Athens, you can have a relationship with a younger guy, but only if he's the right age, you're the mentor. He doesn't seem too into it. And the whole thing ends exactly when he hits maturity. It's less romance and more homoerotic internship with vague rules and serious consequences. You meet him at the gym, you train together, oil glistening on both your skin under the Mediterranean sun. You attend banquets where wine flows and debates last until dawn. You absolutely do not admit this is just dating with extra steps. And if you mess it up, if he's too willing, or you're too obvious, your reputation is dust. You're the guy everyone avoids at the symposium. Rome takes the idea and makes it worse. Here, it's not about age. It's about position. You can sleep with slaves, prostitutes, foreigners, anyone, as long as you're the one in control. Because being passive makes you a slave, a traitor, a disgrace. The senator points at you across the marble forum floor. His toga billows as he turns to address the crowd. One word, Pathicus, and every head swivels toward you. Your career ends before he finishes the sentence. In feudal Japan, sleeping with your master is just part of the curriculum. You're a young samurai apprentice. You learn the sword, strategy, poetry, honor. And also, occasionally, you share your master's bed. It's called wakashudo. It's a tradition. It's imbued with ideals of loyalty, sacrifice, and mutual devotion. It's completely acceptable until it's not. Because one intercepted letter, your handwriting on rice paper, the ink still wet, reaches the wrong samurai. One jealous rival whispers to the daimyo. And suddenly, you're kneeling in the garden at dawn, tanto blade cold against your stomach, performing seppuku because someone questioned your honor. Feudal Japan doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about perception. And perception is a battlefield. But at least they're not calling it a sin yet. That comes later. In ancient India, you're actually kind of okay. The Kama Sutra talks about how to seduce another man. The Hijra, people living as a third gender, bless marriages, attend births, walk among royalty. In Thailand, the kath we perform for kings. No one's freaking out. Then the British show up with Section 377 of the Penal Code, which criminalizes unnatural relations, and suddenly, your entire identity is illegal. A law written in London gets copy-pasted to India, Nigeria, Singapore, Jamaica, Sudan, everywhere the British decide they own. Societies that accepted you for centuries now prosecute you with imported morality. And the worst part? Many of those countries still have that law today, decades after independence. The colonizers left, but the homophobia stayed like a virus. You're in Assyria now, and your survival depends on 3 rules. Never show weakness, never be passive, never get caught. If you're accused, if anyone even suspects, you're castrated publicly, then executed. Not because it's a sin, because it's seen as weakness. And weakness has no place among warriors. Then the Abrahamic religions arrive, and everything changes. Suddenly, it's not just about social codes or warrior honor, it's about your soul. Judaism says it in Leviticus, don't do it. Christianity says don't do it, and also you'll burn in hell forever. Islam says it depends where you are. In some courts, homoerotic poetry flourishes. Ghazals celebrate male beauty in perfumed gardens, until the interpretation shifts, and suddenly, the same words become evidence for execution. But the key shift is this. Now it's a sin, a moral stain, something that follows you beyond death. You have to repent, deny who you are to save your soul. And when these religions spread, through conquest, through colonization, through empires, they bring those rules with them. They overwrite centuries of acceptance. They replace local customs with imported shame. Colonialism didn't just draw borders. It exported prejudice. It turned acceptance into persecution and called it civilization. By the 1800s, industrialization makes everything worse because now they can watch you. Victorian England decides heterosexual marriage is the only option. The police knock at 2 a.m. Their brass buttons catch the gaslight as they push through your door. Being caught means prison, hard labor, and your name printed in the morning papers for everyone to read over breakfast. The 20th century doesn't bring relief. It brings raids. You're dancing when the lights flip on. Harsh fluorescence replacing the club's soft darkness. Police boots on the floor. Badge numbers you try to memorize but forget in the panic. And today, in some countries, you can marry, adopt, live openly. In others, you're still illegal, still punishable by prison, by execution. It's the ghost of empires that no longer exist, still haunting laws that refuse to die. You survive by hiding, by lying, by fragmenting yourself into acceptable pieces. Or you fight, you resist, you refuse to disappear. Because being gay across history isn't a single story.